Sorry, GameStop.
It went all the way up to
Your
Trump,
stock's
but this
just
is like
plummeted
10 years
again.
ago.
Cheese money did it. GameStop's done.
You want to buy in right after you watch this.
All right, welcome to Cheese Money Podcast, episode 21. I'm your ultra host, Josh, joined by my sidekick host, John, and we've also got Skits with us. So,
I'm Skits. This is a
you're
hard.
Skits.
This is a hard mug.
I
to drink
thought
out
it
of.
would be hard to drink out of. It's more of just like a cool thing.
I will say though, it keeps the coffee really hot.
I caught that
Like
mug out of
if
my.
I had to guess, if I was going to guesstimate, I would say it's probably over 9,000 in here.
That's real stupid. Hey man, I'm about to walk out.
I caught it out of my periffs, and it looked like you just had like a cracked vase, like it was a broken vase.
Just some broken bowl I
Yeah.
found on the street.
Yeah.
It's super hard to drink out of. I might have to get a straw. What's going on there? What's great
I
is
feel like-
that now that we're recording, the quality is so bad I almost can't tell what you're doing. It's almost
That
like
cup-
it's trying to keep your identity from me.
Yeah, I think that cup is more just like a cool
Yeah, I agree.
placeholder.
I had to do it for the joke. That's the only reason I'm using the mug is for the joke.
It's a decorative piece.
Which I probably could have just pretended like there was coffee in it and still done the joke, but
You put cream and sugar in your coffee, don't you?
yep.
Okay.
My coffee is actually just. My coffee is actually just cream and sugar.
About to gatekeep some coffee, boy.
What is it in The Office when he's like milk and sugar? He passes it back to Pam. She's like, "This is literally just milk and sugar." That's me. That's my coffee.
Yeah.
I've
it's
just
like
never-
3
some
equals
people-
and a spoonful of the dried
Oh God!
creamer. The powder
Looks like you've been
creamer.
snorting cocaine.
Powdered creamer, I could not get on board with, man.
Have you, why?
I
Yeah.
can, it's just like I think for me it's mental. It's like it's not going to dissolve all the way, and I'm going to get a chunk of creamer in my coffee, and I'm gonna
I've
do it.
And then
never had that.
choke and aspirate on it.
Yeah, it's like
I
when you make
actually
a
prefer
protein
it.
shake.
I prefer it because yeah, it mixes way better than shitty
It's like when you make a protein shake and you get a clump of powder. You go,
You got to use that first form. No, I've never had that
Yeah.
problem. I prefer
out.
it because the creamer from the fridge makes my coffee too cold too quick.
oh yeah.
Here it stays super hot.
I think Starbucks is
hot.
the only place where I'll drink like a flavored coffee with like cream and sugar and stuff. For the most part, I love black coffee, man.
Really?
But I do like the flavored stuff. Like we had caramel black. I had caramel black coffee. Oh my god, dude.
This is nutty caramel and it's fire.
Oh,
I'd love
does
to
sound
try
good.
black coffee again. I don't think I like it, but
We have like a raspberry
s-
tort coffee in the
that sounds good.
in the pantry, and I haven't tried it yet. So I
there's
might
one I just
actually
put on my
try
little
that.
rack that had raspberry in the title. I bought myself a little spinning tower.
Oh,
from the
nice,
little
yeah.
Pods.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I was loading it back up this morning, and it's a raspberry something.
Nice.
I bet that would be good. We've been
Now I got a cup of
we've
coffee.
been venturing out on the what is that stuff? Carbonated water. What's the bubbly?
Seltzer?
Sparkling what seltzer? Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Well, we
Carbonated
we
water.
drink.
I forgive you.
Sorry, I couldn't think of the word. Usually we drink
Just don't let it
like
happen
bubbly,
again.
and we'll get like cherry bubbly or mango or something. But we've been venturing out. We had black cherry coffee, sparkling water. Disgusting. Tasted like
That
coffee.
sounds awful.
It tasted exactly like what it sounds. It was like cherry sparkling water, and then at the end, it's like you had watered down coffee.
Golly.
It was really bad.
Honestly, the Truly tea that we that I had the other night, I was not a fan.
Well, yeah, the teas, Truly I'm not a fan of. I don't really like Truly that much.
Yeah,
Then the
but you
tea-
you put tea in it. It's
Okay.
it's carbonated tea.
But I get it. But Spindrift makes a tea, and it's really good. It's a sparkling water tea, and it's like blackberry and black tea and lemon.
I just remember drinking it and I was like,
Holding it at the front of your mouth, not
yeah,
once.
not wanting to taste it. Yeah, it was bad. Yeah.
Oh man, that's funny. I like the Spindrift one. I mean, it is weird because it's carbonated tea.
How do you spell that?
I don't
Spell
know.
what?
Spindrift. What even is that?
Spind.
DRAF? F? Two F's?
T.
Maybe. Okay.
I don't know. I've never seen it.
No, I think it's SPINDRIGETTEFE.
SPYN.
Okay. The 7 is silent in there.
Oh, okay.
That's the kicker right there.
Have y'all heard anything about this GameStop stock giant history-changing thing that happened last week?
It's all over
A little
Facebook.
bit, yeah.
Yeah. So basically, what happened is that it's a subreddit called Wallstreet Bets, and they've been around for a while. What the fuck are you laughing at?
I just see yellow picture.
I saw the message pop up.
God. Oh, can we
Like
put
a
that on?
fucking bird victim.
It'll be somewhere over here. Oh my God! You did not.
God, dude. Freaking savage. So this is what we see when we're recording. You guys get the finished product, but this is what we're seeing.
Yeah, we look all kinds of deformed to each
This
other.
is terrible. I look fine.
Second, third, and fourth for the mask. Not for the mask, for mask.
For the mask. The Jim
did that
Carrey
come out?
vehicle. So Wall Street Bets has been this subreddit that basically takes gambles on the stock market, and these average dudes are just making a crap ton of money.
It's average Joe's.
Yeah. And
Well, now, I mean, how much money did they make before?
obviously not this much.
Yeah.
Not to make national and international news. But what happened is that somebody got a hold of some kind of records or reports of these big hedge funds that shorted GameStop, basically predicting and saying that it was going to go down and that they were going out of business or whatever. So Reddit found out, the internet found out, and started buying up all of it. Just buying it up like crazy.
Let's be real though. GameStop sucks, and they were probably going to go out of business anyway.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't helping them at all.
I'm not justifying it, but it was probably going to be a reality. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
GameStop sucks,
For sure.
and everything's
but
digital now. Yeah,
Anyone who's ever worked at GameStop
yeah.
should go to.
I hate
go
it.
to hell.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's a terrible company to work for.
Terrible place.
Wait,
but
Jay, did you work for GameStop?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
okay.
I was
Sound like you
about to
were
learn
speaking
something
from
new today.
experience.
I just mean I hate it as a consumer. I hate everything
Yeah.
about it. I've
Yeah.
never talked to an employee that loved working there. It's just
It's a terrible company, and this isn't helping them at all. It's gonna tank again, and it's in.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's gonna go back down.
So the hedge funds shorted it. So these average dudes were just buying up GameStop stock, and we're costing these hedge funds billions of dollars, and everybody that was buying was taking advantage of it. And I'm hearing numbers like they cashed in, like they put in like $50K, and we're pulling out like 30, 40, 50 million dollars. We're selling it. Yeah. Insane. Absolutely insane.
I'm thinking like small time stuff. I thought it was like
people
buying in like $1,000.
So the guy that started it, and I'll send you a picture of this dude because I think it's amazing, just the way this guy looks. Yeah, here we go. This is amazing. Hold, please.
Man, that is a lot more money than I mean, I would have guessed there's a couple big ones, but I didn't think.
I think there's probably some small time ones too that hit.
Yeah, these are some small, and I'll share one with you later after I get done explaining what's how all this crap happened.
I think what
can I do? I just am I just sending it in this chat?
Yeah, or I mean, I guess.
Or would you rather send it in Facebook? I'm gonna send it in Facebook. This dude.
I think what is bothering me about the whole thing is that now everyone is an expert.
This dude started this.
Really?
This dude was posting on Wall Street Bets.
Nice.
Starting the whole thing.
JGigs.
Wow.
Well, no, he does not.
It's just the mic is the only reason I said
that.
He kind of looks like Martin Short. Martin Short-esque.
Okay, I can see that.
And then maybe like a what's the Facebook guy?
Zuckerberg.
Oh, Zuck.
Zuck. Zuck.
Potentially unpopular opinion. I like Mark Zuckerberg. I
I
get
just
it.
think he's weird. I
get it.
He's strange.
And I think he's definitely memeable, but I like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Just smoking these meats, dude.
So is he run that subreddit?
no, I don't think he runs the subreddit. He's just been posting about GameStop recently, and even before that, like 6 months ago, started posting, or started buying GameStop stock. And purchasing GameStop stock is not an old thing. People were thinking it was going to be the new Blockbuster, and people were holding on to it and watching it go up. Maybe some people got out of it, when the pandemic hit.
$3.
Yeah, exactly, which is why people were just buying into it, and then that's exactly when these hedge funds were shorting it.
Yeah.
So people started buying it. The hedge funds were losing a ton of money, but this is where people are getting pissed off. Robinhood, the app.
Yeah.
Robinhood limited and restricted trading of 13 securities, including GameStop. AMC Entertainment was one. Bed Bath & Beyond was one. I saw Tootsie on there, like Tootsie Rolls. That one was on. Yeah. because as soon as they caught on with GameStop, people were going to other stocks that they saw were being shorted
business, boys.
by hedge funds, and were buying all that shit up too. So so they're losing billions and billions of dollars. So Robinhood limited and restricted trading. An existing customer could buy more shares, could sell their shares but couldn't buy them. So they were cratering the
Somebody
stock.
ought to sue the shit out of them.
Dude, so this is where people are pissed off. Robinhood denied all claims of being they just basically said this was normal operation, and that they were saving their company from being in financial hot water. But the theory is that they were being influenced by outside sources. Yeah. One of the hedge funds is called Melvin Capital, and they're a big customer of another hedge fund that is the biggest customer of Robinhood. And that one's called Citadel. Citadel invests in Robinhood, basically pays Robinhood for trades. Robinhood sells them order flow, which basically, so Robinhood is not, you don't just get access to the stock market on Robinhood. Robinhood's a third party that goes to what they call a market maker.
Yeah.
Which is what Citadel is considered. So Robinhood basically lets Citadel know that there are big orders coming in for like GameStop, for example, and Citadel gets in front of that order and starts buying the stock until before the orders are pushed through, so that there's a minimal like price increase by the time you get your stocks. So like, say GameStop stock is sitting somewhere where, like right now it's like $325.50 or something. So they go and buy in. They go and buy in at $325.50, jacking the price up to like 10 cents more. And then when Citadel gets those orders, they basically sell their position to the investor that initially is ordering that stock at a profit,
and
then kicks
cents on the dollar.
Yeah, and then kicks back a little bit to Robinhood, so they're paying Robinhood too.
Yeah,
so they're getting pissed off, and basically Melvin Capital is one of these big hedge funds that are losing billions and billions of dollars. And there's a report that Citadel actually injected like $2.75 billion into Melvin to keep them afloat from going bankrupt.
Dang.
Yeah, so that kind of creates the theory that Citadel is telling Robinhood to stop the trading. Yeah, stop.
Yeah.
But Robinhood is denying that. This is all rumor. That this is actually what's happening, but the reports of the cash injections and everything are basically kind of proving that it's kind of true.
Yeah. What a jumble, dude.
Yeah. So after catching a shit ton of flack about this, Robinhood's kind of loosened their trading
stance
on that. Yeah. And it's illegal. It's illegal.
Yeah.
It's market
Discord?
manipulation. And these hedge
Wasn't
funds.
Discord doing some weird stuff too?
Discord?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
I just saw an article, but I didn't read it. I heard that Discord like jumped on the train and was like against the subreddit, like backing Robinhood or something.
See, that's the thing. Like, who can legitimately defend these hedge funds?
Also, yeah, like that made me think, like, like these companies like Discord. Who would have ever thought that Discord had some type of stake in this?
Right.
To where they have an opinion.
Right. It's crazy. But like these hedge funds are calling for like an investigation into what's happening with the whole like Redditors just buying stock in GameStop and basically calling for regulation for trading when hedge funds, that's literally what they do.
That's their job. Yeah.
That's their job, is to speculate drops in stocks. For example,
I mean, the market is all hearsay anyway. It's literally just public opinion. If people start saying GameStop is failing, watch the market. It's gonna fail. Like that's exactly what the market is. It's public opinion. So
here's the thing. So this is a perfect kind of like analogy to this. It's like you put 50 on black and then you put 50 on red and then you put your elbow on the table and lean a little bit towards, that's basically what you're doing. But this guy, a perfect example of that, the speculators. So this guy named Bill Ackman, who's a head of one of these hedge funds, basically went on an interview in March of this year, or I'm sorry, of last year. Stupid. Went on, I'm predicting this in the future, actually. He's gonna go on. He went on an interview.
Hear what he said
in March of 2020, and basically said that hotel stocks were going to hit zero. And at that exact same time, he bought billions and billions of dollars worth of stock in hotels and pocketed $2 billion because people were selling. So he's going on CSNBC, and saying that this is what's going to happen. This is, the speculator. So he's supposed to be an expert, whatever. And he just pocketed $2 billion off of it, and it's insane.
I mean, that's their job, though. That's what they do.
That's
you
the
just
thing.
say what you want to happen, and then it happens.
But you can't have a double standard for regular people
for regular
for
people,
shit you do like on the daily.
Yeah,
I just thought that was crazy.
I saw a meme the other day. It was it says rich people, why don't poor people just invest? And it says poor people invest their money. And it said rich people, hey, stop.
Wait, yeah. And I just thought that's insane. Look, listen, I'm gonna be completely honest. I've never felt more like an adult in my life. Researching all of this. I don't know jack shit about stocks, but the information that I've downloaded into my brain over the past 6 hours I feel like I've ascended to a whole new level.
Somebody in the last 20 minutes has stopped watching because they don't know what shorting a stock is. So
I'm going to send a link. I'm going to send a link to you guys. This is basically where I got my whole explanation from. It's a YouTube channel. I said explanation. Don't.
Okay. Sure.
It's a YouTube channel called New Money, and they explained it very, very well, or on why Robinhood is blocking GameStop trading. We'll card that in here somewhere so you can kind of catch.
Well, I'll just put it in the description. I don't know. Yeah, I told you guys
whatever.
How to make
That's
card,
fine.
So.
Oh, okay.
But you think this is like an actual YouTube channel? We're just gonna put everything in the description.
You think we got some kind of production quality here? Get out. So after saying all that, this is a bit of a wholesome kind of story about what's happening.
Well, so on the flip side, real quick, there are people who take the other stance and say that yes, it's what happened is illegal with the subreddit and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
well, it's just a lesson learned to why, like Robinhood explaining that they have to limit these things. Yeah. There is a legitimate situation in there somewhere. It's a no brokerage. It's a no brokerage app. They don't make any money from your trades.
Yeah. Yeah.
The hedge funds pay them, so they have to. That
already makes it fishy. That already makes it fishy.
Yeah,
That's why
exactly.
I don't use stuff like that.
But that should give a lesson to Robinhood and people investing in it, because there's some kind of compromise there, because they have to keep their business model. Yeah. They have to, if they want to make money, they have to do something.
Well, if we miss something, let us know in the comments. If you disagree with us, don't say anything.
Yeah, if you disagree, no, I'm just kidding. You can have your own opinion, I guess. No,
you can't.
2 years ago, this mother in Texas bought her son 10 shares in GameStop for $6 a pop.
Oh man!
For Kwanzaa. So there's principles in Kwanzaa where one of them what?
You give
as a
gifts for Kwanzaa,
as a
right?
Kwanzaa gift.
How many gifts do you get for Kwanzaa?
I don't know. I don't know how similar that is to.
Isn't Kwanzaa where you have like specific gifts for each day?
I feel like it might go hand in. I'm not hand in hand. It's maybe different. Hanukkah. It's like 8, right? And the only reason I know that is because it's called 8 Crazy Nights with Adam Sandler, the animated movie.
Yes. There we go. We're cultured, baby. We get.
Yeah, I know stocks and animated Adam Sandler movies. So she gave him a Kwanzaa gift for one of the 7 principles that focuses on cooperative economics. She bought him 10 shares for $6 a piece. He cashed that in on Wednesday for $3,200.
Nice.
He's 10.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. I thought that was a really cool story.
That's like the biggest return. That's so insane.
Yeah.
That's
I thought
so
that was
nuts.
pretty crazy. So good for him.
You think like $3,200, like okay, cool. But when you think like they bought him for $6.
Yeah, as a part of Kwanzaa, just as like
$60 turned into $3,200.
What kind of stock do you want? And he's like GameStop, and they're like, cool.
It's like the throwing in a scratch-off lottery ticket in someone's birthday card just for shits and giggles, and then they win $1 million. It's like
right. For a 10-year-old kid,
some of that.
$3,200 is the world.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
So
my dad used to give me $100 for Christmas every year, and I felt like Bill Gates, dude. Like, I go anywhere I want, buy anything I want.
That was awesome. I thought that was a pretty cool little story. The rest of the story is a shit show, and hopefully, it's definitely going to change the way businesses are shorting these stocks. They're going to definitely keep them in check for sure, because rich people suck.
Well,
if you work for it, sure.
Well, here's the thing. Here's what I want to say about this, because I see a lot of people that are just like, "Oh no, the rich people are losing their money." If the rich people are losing their money because they've been doing shady shit, and now shady shit's being done to them, fair game. But I'm not of this belief that just because someone's rich, they deserve to. Because they can afford to lose money, they should lose money, which is the sentiment a lot of people have.
Sure.
or like it should be taken away from them. People shouldn't be allowed to be as rich as like Jeff Bezos. I guess I can.
Yeah, I don't agree with
understand, but I don't subscribe to that at all. I'm
if you work for it,
with them being as rich as they want to be, and I don't think they owe anybody anything.
No.
I don't think they deserve to lose any of it just because they can afford to, or that they owe anyone anything. So in the sentiment of like just because they're rich they deserve it, I'm not with that. But if they've been doing shady shit, if they've been playing the game in a shady way, and now people are playing it back at them. Well, shit, man. That's the game you
play stupid
for.
games, you win stupid prizes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we could get into a weird conversation then talk about like tax brackets, because there's a lot of people who argue that if you make over a certain amount of money, you owe.
I don't like that either.
Everyone
Everyone should pay a percentage of what they make. I think it should apply to everybody.
Sure.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
What's fair that always annoys me.
Taxes should be illegal anyway, but that's different. That's a different episode.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of taxes either.
Why you think Gurge Washington left?
Gurge?
Yeah. Bro, I bit my lip, but I think I'm bleeding.
Gurge Washington.
So, working for your money, totally fine. That's not what I was saying.
Working for your money. Let me tell you how we can make
you gamble in the stock market.
Even if you're born into it, fine. Like, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Somebody worked for it.
If you didn't steal it, again, if you played shady, if you did shady shit and shady shit gets done to you, but then that's the game you signed up for. But if you just have money, you're not automatically bad. And this is coming. Just want to be clear. This is coming from someone who most of my life had about $4 in the bank. If I was,
I had nothing.
I am no stranger to seeing a minus sign before my bank balance. So it's not like I'm coming from wealth. Like I should be
right.
When I was,
I mean, if you're a shitty person, that's one thing. But if you're a nice person that has a lot of money, then you're fine, and you should give me some.
Let me tell y'all about being poor. Okay, I worked at Home Depot when I was really young, and I don't remember how the circumstance came about, but my boss asked me to go work at another store, I think because they were short-staffed. And when he asked me, my gas tank was on E. And I said, well, I don't have any gas in my car, so I'd rather just stay here and work. He's like, well, just go get some gas. I had no money in my bank account. Like, I was waiting for Friday to put gas in my car. I was like, I gotta like siphon I gotta figure my gas game out. You throwing it off, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop by the lawn and garden area and pick up a hose real quick. And
I know that waiting on the paycheck to hit so that I don't catch an overdraft fee because I'm at negative $7.14, and I'm like, I got till tonight. That paycheck is clear before midnight.
Can I get paid early? Because I got a thing going on Friday.
I was working at Gamestop for $7.25, and they would take shifts away from me because I wouldn't sell people stuff that they didn't want.
Dude, I remember when GameStop started that power up thing.
Yep.
And like I could tell they pressed on their employees so hard.
Yep.
To sell them, that the employees got so ridiculous about selling those things.
Yeah.
Because they wanted shifts.
I had to argue with them about when I'm trying to check. I'm just going in to buy one thing, and I would be in like full out arguments. Like, dude, I'm not doing it. Stop pushing. Yeah. He's like, dude, why not? Look at me explain why I wouldn't sign up for it. I'm like, I don't fucking want it.
Just do it. Do it for me. Give me the $9.
It's insane,
they were
and
so
I wouldn't.
Aggressive about it.
If they told me no, and I said, okay, thanks, see you later. And they were like, why didn't you sell to them? And I'm like, and I'm like, because they didn't want it, and I'm not gonna force them to do anything.
Watch that whole conversation, buddy.
Yeah, why don't you go home a little early?
It's it's just big corporate thing because it's a returning customer thing. There's studies where. Like when I worked at Home Depot, they would try to press you to do the Home Depot credit cards.
The credit card, yeah.
Because if someone has a credit card, they're more likely to use it, and they're more likely to return to Home Depot because they know, I have a line of credit at Home Depot. I don't have one at Lowe's. I'm gonna go shop at Home Depot. It doesn't cost me anything out of my pocket.
Yep.
So
that day,
it's a marketing scheme.
Yeah. So,
John, why don't you go home, buddy?
Yeah. Why don't you go home a little
rather
early?
than incentivize it. Just make your employees be real aggressive about it. Don't give me anything worth signing up. Don't give me a reason. Just make your employees be really passive aggressive.
It will save you money in the long run, but you have to spend $30 right now.
Yeah.
It's like,
well, I've always found that like demeaning, domineering leadership, like overpowering, demoralizing leadership is the way to go.
and to some extent, I don't really blame my managers because they were being pressured by regional managers and all that to like, if your numbers don't go up, then your job's on the line too. So what other option did they have?
Trump, dude.
Yeah, exactly. And it was terrible.
It's a conspiracy.
Yeah. Sorry, GameStop.
It went all the way up to
Your
Trump,
stock's
but this
just
is like
plummeted
10 years
again.
ago.
Cheese money did it. GameStop's done.
You want to buy in right after you watch this.
We just became a stock buying channel.
Yeah.
And you never saw it coming, you stupid
Yeah.
fucks.
What a ploy. Long con, baby. Gotcha.
Well, we had tough financial times, but I think all of us are doing pretty good.
That boy went
from
on
what
like
we hear.
a broken record. What'd you say?
Me?
Yeah.
Speaking of, of working for your money, making your money. What's the most expensive thing that you've bought that serves no practical purpose whatsoever? I'm sure whatever you buy is going to have some use to you, and there's a reason for you buying it, but there's just something that you didn't need that you just had to have. I'll tell you mine, because this is recently. I just spent a lot of money buying components and parts to build the most legit looking lightsaber that I've ever seen. And I am so excited to build it, but it's a lot of money and there's nothing I could do with it except, except turn it on and see a bunch of oohs and ahs and then put it on my wall.
Yeah, I guess that's one of those, like, why would he buy that? Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't buy that. Yeah.
But I was talking to my buddy last night.
Was it over 500?
Do what now?
Was it over 500?
It's gonna be.
Is it over 1,000?
No.
Okay. If it was over 1,000, I'd probably just leave the call. Like, that's a little.
Yeah, no. There are.
Was it a Saber Forge or one of those, like the
No,
fancy ones?
no. This is one. I'm buying an empty hilt. I'm buying all the components that go inside it, and I'm wiring it together myself.
Why not just do Saber Forge though? Isn't it easier to do it that way?
It's probably easier, but it costs a lot more money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, and I want the experience because I
can't-
want to start doing it myself. I think it'd be a good
I don't
project.
know. The
to
first
keep
thing
my
that
time.
comes to mind would be my phone. I just bought this phone the other day just because I wanted it.
Oh, here it comes. What'd you get?
That serves a pretty big purpose, though.
It's
but it's pretty freaking cool. I don't know if I've shown you, Jay. Like, this
is huge.
So it's not though. It's thin. It's thin. Like this is. It's like an inch shorter than a regular phone.
Go ahead and do it.
Put the top of the phone at your wrist.
It opens up into
minute.
another phone.
What the fuck just happened?
He looked away and then looked back. It opens up into another freaking phone.
What you're telling us is the stuff you wasted money on was fucking magic lessons.
Yeah.
He put down his phone and pulled up a tablet.
Here's my
That's
phone.
wild, dude.
Yeah. So it's like this,
Do it again.
and then it opens up into that.
What?
And it's almost seamless. Like you can see it a little bit right here because of the lighting.
And that's
the
just
line
from the
there.
glare. Yeah, that's just from the glare.
How
But when
long?
I'm
How
like-
long until that? How long does that last?
It's this is the second version. So I didn't buy the first version. This is the second version. It's good for a lot of folds, they said.
So the first version, the seam would start to dim, and you'd start to lose a lot of like power
Let me
to
see
it
if I
or
can
your
watch.
pixels and everything. But they said they kind of tweaked it a little bit, right?
That's
to where,
fucking dope, dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's called the Galaxy
like-
Fold, right?
Before
Let
I,
me see,
yeah,
yeah.
I didn't know that. And before I saw it, I thought he just did this with it.
Just
What kind of screen does that?
yeah.
Let me
But that's
I'll show you guys.
Hey, that's pretty practical though. That's cool.
It's pretty crisp and clear.
Oh, okay. Got that gigs vid up.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it.
It's super cool.
But it does serve a purpose. I don't know. What have I bought?
Yeah, that's tough, actually. I mean, I've bought...
I think the only reason I had something was because I just bought all of that stuff like this week. Yeah. And I didn't really... thinking about other things, I don't think I really had a good answer. Because I feel like whatever I've bought serves me a practical purpose, you know.
Well, I mean, the lightsaber, too. Yeah, like it's...
Like, it's cool. It's something that I love, but it's not practical. Like, the only practicality of it was... I was talking to Blake the other day, and he has a buddy that has one just like that, and... They go out and do like
he beats the piss out of people.
They duel and they duel and they like almost like fencing. And I mean it's exercise. It's cool. I mean that's like.
I think I know what you're talking about. I've seen that guy. My ass.
No, guy. Not that guy. No, not that guy. Anger is not the way of the jet.
I've really got to finish these. It's like pissing me off that I'm such a lazy bastard, dude.
You just built around the guitar.
No. No, I just stopped. There's no more, like, after this.
He said, I'm not moving that guitar. I'm not moving it.
No. I have them sitting. They're actually right here. I just haven't put them up.
Nice.
Built around the guitar. What were you saying, Jay?
That's tough. I would estimate that I probably have over $300 worth of games in my Steam library that I've never loaded once.
Yeah.
I'm real bad about buying games because they're on sale.
That counts.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I have a game collection. My game collection is pretty stupid, but I've played them all.
Yeah, I haven't played a lot of what's in my
I'm
Steam
kind of the
library.
same way. I haven't played
because it's like I want it and it goes on sale, and I'm like, well, I'll pick it up now and play it when I get around to it.
Okay. When I upgraded my PC, and it didn't need an upgrade. Like when the 10th gen stuff came out, and I was like, I want it. I had the 9th gen, like the brand new 9th gen stuff.
Yeah.
And then 10th gen came out, and I was like, yeah, I'll take that. Like I didn't need that. So that was probably
it's
waste
tough.
of money.
I mean I spend a lot of money on shit that I don't need.
Right.
Yeah, I get in trouble a lot for that.
But you have fun with it, and you
yeah.
you know, it doesn't, you don't just buy it and it sits. Right?
Yeah. Well, pretty soon.
I mean, what else is my next for, you know?
My next big one's going to be like Mandalorian armor, like Boba Fett. I'm going to have a full life like armor set.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
very expensive. Just going to sit like right there.
Just sit.
I may just put it in my chair and I'll do the podcast from out of frame.
Nice.
Yeah, but that's like, hopefully by the end of this year, my new answer will be that Deadpool costume.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
But I mean, being a content creator, that's practicality right there. You could just
I'll get something. I'll wear that motherfucker to the store. Like,
yeah, dude. Go pick up a jug of milk.
To do with content creation?
I mean, I'll just have it on all the time.
No, you can make
You're a content creator. Oh yeah, I'll wear it to Walmart, like for sure.
I'll go pick up a jug. Oh my God, what? Pick up a jug of milk in a Deadpool costume.
Think I won't jub that mub. Think I won't jub a milk mub.
Yeah, I think I had a stroke. So we were talking about the subject of Gremlins came up the other day at work, and I was talking about the Christmas movie tier list, and he and the guy I was talking to watches the podcast, and he goes, you got the villain of Gremlins wrong, and I was like, no, and I said, what do you mean? He said, the villain in Gremlins' name is Stripe, not Spike. And I said, no.
Yeah, he told me that the other day. I was like, no way. No way, that's wrong. That's
you
not
can
right.
Google Spike Gremlin, and it'll still come up as Stripe. Shut up. Wow. Google just Googled Stripe Gremlins for me. Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
How crazy is that?
No, his fucking name was Spike.
Nope.
That's exactly.
That's not even open for debate.
Look it up.
I want to go back and watch the movie. That's. But then again, if you watch it on Netflix, it goes all the way up to the top. They changed it. They changed his name. It's a conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy. GameStop and Netflix are in it together.
But we literally talked about it, on the tier list. Like, his name is Spike. That was the consensus. We
And
all know.
we were
his name is
confident
Spike.
too. That was objective. That was his name. That's it. His name is Stripe.
That's bullshit.
It can't be right. Everything in my head tells me that's wrong.
Yeah. That's crazy. So, that brought me to the Mandela Effect. And I
love and hate talking about that stuff, man.
I have a list of Mandela effects that I looked through, and I was just like Stripe. I was blown away. So the Mandela effect is it's this cultural, tribal confidence that this event or this thing is what it is, and then they look it up, and it's actually something else. So
But it's like the masses.
Oh yeah,
believe
absolutely.
A thing was a certain way.
Like across the world. So in 2013, Nelson Mandela died, and people were like, "He died in the 80s. What are you talking about?" And he didn't. He didn't.
Well, okay, so I thought it started. When did he die?
He died in 2013.
Yeah, so it started before that. Like, people thought he was dead.
Yeah, people thought he was dead in 1980.
Yeah, and he wasn't.
He wasn't.
So then for years it was like, no, Nelson Mandela's not dead. And
But
then, but he did die.
I feel like the
Bless
lack
up,
of the
Bless up.
bless up Nelson. Bless up Nelly Mandela.
Oh no, Nelly Mandela.
Nelly Mandela. I feel like the lack of the internet kind of fueled that.
Yeah.
But then it became this whole thing.
It's amazing how stupid people were before the internet. You know.
Right. So I would just want to rattle a few off to see what y'all think. So,
You're probably not going to get me. I've looked up
Yeah, I've
yeah?
spent a lot of time on this.
Have
but
you?
We'll see.
all of
All
them.
right.
Yeah, throw it at me.
Peanut butter.
Pringles, Berenstain.
Is it Jif or Jiffy?
Jif.
Yeah, I feel
Yes.
like it's Jif.
Yes. So you have Jiffy Pop, which is the popcorn, right?
Yeah.
But the peanut butter is just Jif.
Yeah, I feel like I knew. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
That sounds right.
How do you spell Looney Tunes?
Looney.
Yeah, 2 O's.
Tunes.
There you go. It's Tunes.
Yeah.
Not Toons.
See, I would have guessed the other way.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought it was Tunes.
All right. There's the whole Berenstein
It's
versus.
Tunes, right?
It's Tunes.
Yeah.
yeah,
correct.
that's what I thought it was.
In my head, I think Toon though.
The most common one that people talk about is the Berenstein Bears versus Berenstain Bears.
That's the one I can't accept.
I can't either. Just
it's
like
fucking-
Stripe, I can't. No.
Yeah, it was Stain. I remember.
They were Jewish bears.
Yeah, it was not fucking Stain. And now when you go back and listen to it, he put so much emphasis on it. The Berenstain Bears. I'm like, no, that's been redone. That's not how he used to fucking say it. I would have
conspiracy.
remembered that.
All right.
But I'm pretty sure I've seen, now who knows if they're photoshopped, but I've seen images of like the books side by side.
Yeah.
And it's like one is.
I mean, you can
Stain,
still
one's
Photoshop
Stain.
that. Yeah, you can. Still
I'm saying,
Photoshop that.
who knows if it's photoshopped.
So,
I remember though.
the monkey, Curious George.
Uh huh.
Does he have a tail or does he not have a tail?
I
don't
mean, he's a
think
monkey.
so.
He should have a tail.
Curious George does not have a tail.
Yeah.
Why? He's a monkey.
Exactly. He's never had a tail. People have this assumption that he has a tail, but he doesn't. He is a tailless monkey.
Does Stanley have a mustache?
Yeah, exactly. So what's the show? The show on HBO with Sarah Jessica Parker that is so popular with women.
Sex in the City.
Sex what in the what?
In the City.
Sex and the City.
It's and the City.
Sex and the
Okay,
City.
It's
I can
Sex
just have
and the
that one
City.
wrong. I can accept
Yeah, you
that.
can
Okay,
just, yeah, you're just
okay.
kind of, a little dumb.
Wow.
on that one.
How do you spell Febreze?
Febreze.
One,
Yeah, there's two
one
E's.
E. There's one E.
What?
I thought maybe one E.
Yeah. Febreze.
Then it's Febreze.
No. That would be no.
I feel like it's
Febreze.
2. I feel
Febreze.
like in my head it's 2 though.
It's.
I was
it's-
listening to a
it's 1E.
song the other day, and it was a rap song, and he said Febreze.
Oh, I
was
think I've
saying
heard that song.
Febreze.
Febreze.
And he said something like
Febreze.
something Febreze.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's the worst thing I've ever heard.
Oscar Mayer. Is it an E or an A
Wiener.
in Meyer?
I don't know.
It's an A.
E.
It's an A.
Damn it.
Skechers.
See,
How you spell it?
My baloney has a first
S-
name. It's O-S-C-A.
just
It's
like
A.
it sounds.
Yeah, it's A. You said A or E?
It's E.
No.
M-E-Y-E-R. No, I'm sorry. It's A. Sorry. Shit.
Okay,
See?
okay.
It's A. M-A-Y-E-R.
M-A-Y?
yeah, that sounds right.
Skechers, there's no T in Skechers.
Fair.
Sketch. Yes, there is.
Nope.
Sketchers.
It's S-K-E-C-H-E-R-S.
Well, they don't know how to spell. They should've-
It's kinda
they
like
should've fixed that
Febreze.
a long time ago.
See, this one didn't get me. Fruit Loops. There's 2 O's in fruit. It's not.
There's no O in
it's,
fruit. There's no O in fruit.
That's how they
that's
spell.
what
That's
I-
how they spell it on the box. Is
Yeah.
F-R-O-O-T-L-O-O-P-S.
Yeah, there's a lot of things with the Mandela Effect where I just accept, like, you know, I misremembered or people are reaching, and a lot of these examples I feel that way about. There's a couple of them though, like the Berenstein Bears one that just like, no, it fucking wasn't. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. One
know,
that gets me really bad is in Fruit of the Loom. I swear to God, there's a cornucopia in the logo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. It never existed.
That's what the fruit is in.
No. Never a thing.
Huh.
That's the one that got me really bad.
There's a bunch from movies too. The Star Wars one.
Which one?
I think that one people just got wrong. But how, though? How did so many people
That's
get
what
it
I
wrong?
mean. How has it been so famously Luke, I am your father
the
for so
Luke,
long?
I am your father. No,
If it wasn't that.
Yeah, it's
No. I am
there.
your
There
father,
was no
right?
Luke. Yeah, there was no Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then the Shazam, the genie.
That's
movie
the biggest. That's the
That's
biggest.
Was
big one, too.
yeah.
what? What about
with
it?
Sinbad. That
Sinbad.
apparently doesn't
Oh.
exist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That movie's not real. Crazy.
That's
People, I vividly remember that movie and they're like, doesn't exist.
Yeah, because there was Kazam
What kind of
with
simulation
Shaq.
am I living in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the other one that the president's son, or what movie was that? Where he was
First
protected
Kid.
by Sinbad.
I love that movie.
That was First Kid. That was Sinbad, right?
Yeah, yeah. I love that movie.
Yeah.
Another one was the Lindbergh baby. You know, Charles Lindbergh had their child kidnapped, and they say they never found the body. They did, and it was terrible.
Huh.
Yeah,
I thought you were
don't
gonna be like,
remember that.
it didn't happen. They never even had a baby.
they never even had a child.
Gosh, yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah, that's that. But the stripe one got me real bad.
Yeah,
I
that
straight
just
up, I was like,
seems
no.
wrong. Yeah,
It's Spike.
Yeah, I've always remembered it to be Spike. And I've never heard anyone say anything other than that.
Yeah.
Ever.
Oh, in Risky Business, the slide, he's not wearing shades.
Bullshit.
Don't you? Isn't that in your head? He's
Yeah,
wearing
he's
aviators?
got glasses on. No,
Yeah.
they're Ray-Bans.
The black ones, yeah, right?
Yeah, he's got
Nope,
Ray-Bans.
no shades. I'm looking at the picture right here. No shades.
What?
Unless
weird.
there's some kind of mass conspiracy to edit these things and Photoshop them, and now we're all like, because I remember glasses.
Yeah.
So my brother and I were talking about this, actually, about why the Mandela Effect exists, and he was saying, what if in the future they have figured out time travel and have figured out they can come back and manipulate, and they're coming back and making these small changes to things to see what the reaction is.
to see,
before
to
they
see
do
what
something
people
big.
pick up on. Yeah.
Yeah, they want.
They noticed. They noticed.
Yeah. Like the Berenstein Bears thing didn't go over at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a minute change! Like, we just changed the.
They're paying way too close attention right now.
That was
We
too
gotta
much.
get them.
That was too much.
We need a global pandemic or something before we can do something like this.
Changed it, and somebody immediately was like, this ain't right.
They were just watching. They were looking at the book and they saw it change from an E to an A. Like, hey, what the fuck's going on here? Change it back.
That's crazy.
I'll tell it everybody.
Oh man.
Phone? Yeah.
Hey, that was a phone earlier.
Yeah, that's my big Mandela effect. No, he had a phone at the beginning of this podcast. Now you're telling me it's a tablet?
Yeah. So yesterday.
What? This one's getting me. One more.
Hit me.
The whiteout pen, like the little pen you use to white out stuff. It would do like the little tape, or whatever it is.
You could do the paste or the little tape.
It's spelt WITE out.
I think I might have seen that one. I feel like I've seen that one.
That's not right. I remember it saying white out because it's white.
Yeah.
I feel like I do too. But again, I could accept that I just wasn't paying enough attention.
Okay. That's a very accurate description of how I feel about it. It's just not paying attention.
But I agree. I feel like it was just the word white.
Sure.
But
like, why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be?
Tough. I know. WYTE, little white out.
Gosh. Yeah. Crazy, man.
So yesterday, one of the movies that it kind of caught me off guard, but I've been looking forward to ever since I found out about it. Was called it's called The Little Things. So Denzel, Rami Malek, we talked about it a little bit, and Jared Leto. And as soon as I heard Jared Leto was going to be in it, I was super excited because that dude kills every role he's in, and people hate on his Joker.
Well,
people hate on his Joker, but the method acting behind it. Daniel Day-Lewis is kind of like, I'm sure there are people before him, but he was the guy that I was like, this dude's a method actor. This dude, I think I forget which role he played to where he was a paraplegic, and he would not
off his legs.
No, he rolled around in a wheelchair and would not stand up. He would not walk around the set during filming.
Rolled around.
Yeah. And he would have
just
people
scoot around everywhere like an idiot.
He would have people carry him around.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's too much, man.
Well, when Jared Leto was filming Suicide Squad, he would send Margot Robbie and like Will Smith, he would send them like gifts, they called it, and he would send them like dead rats and like a pig's body.
Are you sure?
Kind of, I swear it's in an article. And
Jared Leto's a fucking douchebag.
You think so?
I don't know how much you've seen of him off screen. I've never seen him in an interview or anything where he's not just a fucking tool.
Really?
I could just see Will
I don't
Smith,
know him.
like
it's hard to say definitively, but I've never seen him and thought, yeah, he seems like a likable dude. He seems like a fucking douchebag. Like
Will Smith though seems like the guy, like you send him a pig, you're gonna turn around and he's gonna be like face to face. You send me another pig, little boy. I swear.
Well, here's the thing. So Denzel heard about all this shit, and Denzel was like, "Nah." He said, "quote unquote." He said, "If he did any of that shit to me, he would have been paid a visit." Like quote unquote, been paid a visit.
Do it in Denzel though. Do it Denzel.
I can't do Denzel. I can't.
I wish I could do it.
I wish I could do.
It's such a fun impression.
Have y'all seen the guy on TikTok?
Yeah.
Who does one?
He does, and
it's
really
insane. It's so good. It's
we were watching Jay Farrow impressions.
It's like Jay Farrow.
He's
it's like
so
Jay Farrow
insane,
status.
Dude.
Yeah.
God, he's so good.
Yeah.
Have you seen the where Jamie Foxx was doing an interview with Denzel?
Yes. Get
and
your
doing
fucking
his impression
hands
to
off
him?
me.
It's so
yeah.
I love Jamie Foxx. I think
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx is one of the most talented people
Jamie
on
Foxx
the goddamn
too,
planet.
He's a cool guy.
He is ridiculous. He is way too good at way too many things.
Yeah.
He might be the most talented person I'm aware of.
I'm like the white Jamie Foxx.
Oh my god.
He's crazy, dude. He kills
Yeah, he is
stand-up
good.
comedy. He can sing his fucking. He could.
I don't think I've seen much
rest
of his stand-up.
on his singing alone. Rest on
The
his
Jamie
acting alone.
Foxx show
Rest on his comedy
in
alone.
the 90s.
Like everything.
Oh, he did have a show.
He's
didn't
insanely good at.
Yeah,
It's funny.
And he's pretty straight up. Like,
yeah.
he's not full of himself. And I don't know if you've seen the clip, but he had Kevin Hart on a show one time. They were and he tried to roast Kevin Hart, and Kevin Hart turned it around and roasted Jamie and his whole fucking squad. It was all them against him, and Kevin just lit him up. And Jamie Foxx was talking about, he's like, I took an L that day, man. Like, sometimes you take L's, and there's nothing I can say about it. He's like,
Kevin Hart,
love for Kevin. He's real cool about it, but Kevin tore their fucking ass up, dude. It was so funny.
Kevin Hart and Dave Chappelle, the two people I don't want roasting me.
Oh, God, yeah. Kevin Hart, Dave Chappelle will just do it so efficiently. Kevin Hart, you just don't get to talk because he gets going and he's got so much energy, and you just it ain't gonna matter what you say. He's gonna destroy. Yeah. And Chappelle is just like next level.
So when Denzel heard about all this stuff, he was like, "No, he ain't gonna do that shit to me." But come to find out that Denzel, so to get in the role, so Jared Leto plays the main suspect, and Denzel Washington plays the police chief, in the movie, and he's trying to get him, he's trying to catch him, and come to find out, Denzel has been following Jared Leto around.
Dang.
And following him to and around his apartment.
That's awesome.
Without him
Inside?
knowing. Without him knowing. He
Inside the apartment.
He said he went inside his apartment without him knowing. He said he follows him around without knowing.
But also, let's be real, Jared Leto's apartment is probably insanely huge.
Probably.
So it's not so like, good. In my head, I think like a small New York apartment. It's probably like a
It just cracked me up because Denzel's such a G that he was like, he ain't gonna do that shit to me, but I'm gonna follow him around a little bit without him knowing it. He said, I'm gonna give him a little taste.
Jared, Jared's so like walking around his house like, thought I saw Denzel.
I just felt like Denzel. I just feel like Denzel smells like he wears like nice cologne. He smells good. So I feel like Jared Leto is gonna be like, I don't wear that.
It's that thing where he's like brushing his teeth in the medicine cabinet, and he closes it, and Denzel's behind him. He's like, and Denzel's gone.
Yeah,
dude,
Denzel. What the fuck's?
Yeah,
he's every character. He is the Equalizer. He's every character he's ever played. Joke's on us. It's not method acting. It's him.
I'm pretty excited to watch it, nonetheless. It hasn't gotten great reviews, and people were kind of explaining that maybe it hadn't got good reviews because of the rep of the police force right now. People kind of shitting on it, whatever. But I'm pretty excited about it. Regardless, you separate the art from the artist.
Sure.
I like Jared Leto's acting. He's great.
Yeah.
But he may
be a douchebag. And it's hard to go wrong with Denzel. I mean,
yeah. Dude. Yeah, exactly. And Denzel could be in a shitty. I wasn't a huge fan of Magnificent Seven, but Denzel in Magnificent Seven was kind of dope. I like
the other guys. I love the other guys. No, not the other guys. Two Guns.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh, wow.
Which actually wasn't that great of a movie, but I love it.
It's not great, but I like him and Wahlberg's dynamic.
It was the other guys, but with Denzel and Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah. Yeah. That was pretty cool.
It was fun.
But I'm excited to see
I haven't watched an actual movie in a long time, other than yesterday.
Yeah, you just reminded me of it right now. I forgot that was a movie.
Watch what?
Yeah.
Two Guns?
Well, no, yesterday I watched Godzilla, King of the Monsters.
Nice. Oh, the second one, yeah.
But that was the first movie I've watched in a long time. I can't remember the last time I sat down and watched a movie. It's just such a commitment. My time is so like sparse now between like the baby and stuff like that. I say a baby, she's a toddler, but I can't remember the last time.
Yeah, that's.
Let me tell you guys something.
Don't make that mistake again.
Having a toddler is like. I got up at 6:15 this morning on a Saturday. I was hot. It's like having a toddler is like when you're a kid and you have like your friend sleeps over. And, like, if you wake up early, you're like, I'm just going to lay here till he wakes up. It'd be like if your friend didn't do that. It's like if they woke you up. Yeah. Like, hey, man, I'm awake. It's 6 in the morning. I'm awake.
We going to do something or what? We gonna hang out,
Yeah,
or
like-
you just gonna sit there?
That was the thing. Like, you sleep over at a friend's house. If you wake up before they do, you just lay there.
You just lay there,
You lay
and
there
you're miserable.
bored.
It's like Chinese water torture, man. It's terrible.
Not
hate
with a
it.
toddler. They're like, hey, it's Saturday.
Get up and play a
4:15. Get up. It's rough, dude.
Just hop on the game.
Well, I didn't want to wake anybody up. We're all in the same room.
What?
I used.
He said, "Get up and play a game." Or just like play like
I woke up all the time, and he'd already be up on the game.
I was the first one awake every time.
Oh, I'm talking about, like, yeah. When you talking about your brother?
No, like my buddy, my best friend who's over at my house all the time.
Oh. Well, that's different to your best friend. I'm talking about, like, you just go spend the night at a dude's house.
At someone's house you don't know?
Not. I'm not saying I haven't done that, but
Jonathan's waking up suppressed memories from your childhood.
have I told you the story about waking up in that dude's apartment?
Cowboy,
Yeah.
you didn't know where you were, right?
So me and my buddy went to a party one night, and a lot of stuff was ingested, and the night was long. The only thing I remember about that night was my buddy fell asleep and everybody else was awake. So somewhere, somehow, someone said, "Hey, I got pepper spray if you want to, like, fool with him." And intoxicated me was like, "That sounds fun. That sounds like a good idea." So I took some pepper spray and just, like, put some on his pillow beside his face. So it's like right here.
I'd have
He
whipped
went-
your
he went-
ass. Oh, I'd have whipped your ass so bad.
He went. How? It's like, what's wrong? What's happening? That poor guy. I feel so bad.
Yeah, that's
It's
over
like
the line.
second.
You mess
That's
with
like
him all the
secondhand.
time, though. That's not a one-time
Yeah.
thing.
It's like he got, like, secondhand maced because it wasn't on his face, but it was pretty much on his face.
Well, he woke up maced,
Yeah.
too. That's...
I've heard these stories so many times, and it pisses me off because if he did
Not
it to
only
me, I
did
would have
he-
been real mad.
One of my lines is always... fucking with people when they're asleep.
Yeah.
There's such a... It's got to be so inconsequential if you're going to fuck with someone while they're sleeping.
Yeah.
I'm not big on those kinds of pranks anyway. Yeah, the mace is too much.
I was really outside of my mind, and we were also very young. I was dumb.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny.
If you're gonna tell that story, you have to tell the shirt story. When y'all were sitting on the couch and he was talking to a girl.
the shirt story. Oh, I remember what you're talking about. So
Yeah.
but
Same
the mace,
guy.
So he washes his face, and he gets all of it out that he can. While he's washing his face, we sprayed the pillow again.
Oh my
So he gets clean. He gets where he's got some relief. It's been a while, and he's mad. So he's got the pillow. He lays down. He goes, "Mother!" and gets up and opens. I don't know where we are. We don't know who this person is. We're just at some apartment. He opens this porch door and throws every pillow this man owns outside into the yard, and then sits there stewing for about 15 minutes and goes back to sleep. That's all I remember. We continued to indulge in aphrodisiacs, whatever you want, whatever.
Wait.
So the next morning,
We were all hopped up
I
on
wake
rhino
up.
horn.
I wake up, and I fell asleep on the couch, and I wake up to like 4 people just looking at me. And I'm like, and this one dude goes, "Sup?" I was like, "What's up, man? You know who I am?" I was like, "No." He's like, "I'm Cowboy. This is my apartment." I was like, "What?" I was like, "This dude probed me last night. I know he did." But he was just mad that we destroyed his apartment.
Sup,
with
I'm Cowboy.
mace and pillows and stuff like that. The shirt thing. So same guy. he was talking to I was a dick, man. So he bought a brand new shirt, and it was the ugliest shirt I've ever seen. But he loved it.
Wasn't it like super tight on his chest, but like super long?
Yeah, it was like too big. It was like a black and white plaid button down, and it was too big. Like it went down to like mid thigh probably, and it looked like almost like a dress. And he loved it. He's like, dude, look at this shirt. It's so ballin'. I look like a freaking thug. So instantly I was like, I'm gonna destroy that shirt. Have to. So we're at a party, and he's talking to this girl. He's invested in the conversation too. He's like sitting on the couch, turned sideways, like talking to her, like in her face. And I look over. I'm sitting beside him, and I look at my buddy and I say, "Hey, watch this, man." And I take a lighter to his shirt.
Oh my god.
And we'll call the guy that's talking to the girl. We'll call him Seth, Girthy Seth. So Seth is talking to the girl, and I'm trying to light his shirt on fire. And my buddy goes, "Hey, Seth." And he said, "Hey, shut up. I'm having a conversation." And so I'm like lighting his shirt. And I was like, shut up. And my buddy's just trying to do the right thing. He's like, "Hey, man. Hey, pay attention." And he keeps going, "If you interrupt my conversation again, I'm going to get up and beat your ass." So he's like, "Okay, fine." And it finally catches. And it's like, and it's a hole this big in his shirt. And it gets up. He's like, oh my God. What the hell, man?" And he's looking at my buddy. He's like, "What the hell did you do?" He's like, "It wasn't me." For years, I'm pretty sure for years, he blamed my buddy for that. He had no idea it was me that lit his shirt on fire. And then I stabbed him in the back.
One of my best friends in high school became friends with a guy who didn't. I always kind of thought of him as like Bam Margera. When I would watch Jackass, I would always think like if I was in that group, I'd be whipping Bam Margera's ass constantly because he doesn't understand the line. Like I'm all for a good prank, but this kid
take it way too far.
People with skateboards and stuff. Yeah.
Take it way too far.
He just didn't understand the line. Like.
Yeah.
He was always way over the line. Habitual line stepper, as Charlie Murphy would put it. I had to stop. I stopped hanging out with my friend at his house because the dude lived across the street from him. And I was like, I'm not going to be around this dude because all I'll be doing is fighting him. Every time he does something, every story I heard about this kid was fight-worthy. It was ridiculous, man. I hate it.
You and I might have fought a couple times.
I was just thinking, like, it's nice to know that there's potential for that dude to have grown out of that and become a good dude. Yeah. Because hearing that you used to do shit like that.
I used to suck, man. Speaking of that, I heard Joe Rogan give like a inspirational. Have y'all heard that? Mm-mm. Like your past is not your past. Like live whatever.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've heard him say it.
It's very cliche, but when I heard it from Joe Rogan, I was like, yeah, man, for sure. Like, I liked it. Let me see if I can...
I love Joe Rogan, man.
Yeah. I think the clip that I saw...
I watched a clip with him and Brendan Schaub talking about the GameStop stock thing, and I was like, man, I need to watch more of this. Because it's just so informative, regardless of what stance you take, like, politically or whatever. People say he's pretty conservative, whatever. I don't care.
It's gotten hard for me to watch Brendan Schaub. I used to like Brendan Schaub.
Oh, really?
It's getting hard for me to. Yeah, he just. I don't know, man. I'm sure it feels like he's probably a good dude, but
is he just dumb?
He's more full of himself than he deserves to be.
Ah, okay.
I think.
Gotcha.
And if you ever watched The Fighter and the Kid,
yeah,
which was a great podcast, but it got
I like
to the
Brian
point
Callen.
Where every time Brian Callen would say anything about MMA or fighting, Schaub would just like put it down, and Schaub would be wrong.
What, steamroll him?
Of the time.
Yeah, act like he was an expert.
He would pull the card because he was a fighter.
Sure,
but he would be wrong.
Yeah.
About any opinion that Brian Callen had. It was like just for the sake of it, just for the sake of putting him down and trying to make him look stupid and talk over him, and it was like, why? What do you?
Yeah.
What are you so insecure about? Like,
That's lame.
we know you were a fighter. We know that you know
Get
some
it.
shit, but
We get it. Yeah.
you're pulling the card in situations where like he's just giving his opinion on like how he thinks a fight or a fighter or a move or something, and Shab is always contradictory to everything, and it got to the point where it's like I can't watch it anymore. Like,
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah, and since that, it kind of set the tone, and now he just annoys me. Everything I see him in.
Because Joe Rogan, like you were saying, he's just an awesome dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he hits.
That's why cancel culture is such bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is obnoxious.
But I'm not going to rant on that anymore. I think we've done enough ranting on that.
That's a whole podcast. It's a whole
it's a
day's
whole
worth
episode.
of ranting there.
Yeah. I think, man, it's a long one today, boys.
We did it.
We did it.
We've reached the top.
Yeah.
There it is. Like,
it.
subscribe, sub. If you
Get the hell out of here.
Don't come back.
Like, subscribe, sub.
Yeah. We appreciate y'all's
you guys
support
watching.
for sure. Yeah.
Hey, shut up!
All right. Let me just mute myself real quick.
No, really though. Yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll be back at it next week. And the week after that, we'll probably do Hot Ones.
Hey, we got them sauces coming in, boy.
I mean, I stay on the sauce. I have the sauce all the time. I have sauce, but the Hot One sauce we'll be doing.
I'll tell you.
does that mean?
I'll tell you. Fourth wing in, you're gonna start sweating.
I've been warned. I've had a couple people DM me and be like,
Don't
heard
do
you, like they're like, yeah, that like,
Don't do it?
It's gonna be fun for a minute. Well, no, because I basically my sentiment is that as long as it's entertaining, whatever, and they're like,
Yeah, I don't
it'll
care.
be entertaining for everybody else, but
Yeah.
just
I
know
had-
this ain't a game. It's
Like
shit's real.
2 or 3 years ago, John and I had one of the sauces, and it wasn't even.
I remember the name of the sauce. It was Culver's Brutality Sauce.
It was. It me up,
Yeah, it was bad.
and it wasn't even at the top, my guy.
It didn't even say anything about the intensity. All it had was in words. It never said anything about the intensity. It just had 11/10, 11 out of 10. That's how. That's what the intensity said, and it was called Brutality Sauce. But it had such a nice, like, elegant label on it that we didn't think anything of it. But we took one bite of that thing, and I swear to God, I felt it in my butthole immediately.
I was in so much pain. I was like, I might just off myself to get rid of what's going on right now.
That boy was hurting. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was bad.
might just
And I
do
feel
that.
like it's going to be similar. And
Especially
I'd hate
consecutive
to,
wings.
yeah,
That's the thing too.
Yeah.
It's like this gradual build up.
yeah. We're gonna have to lay out. Like, are we gonna do the whole wing, or are we gonna do a bite? Like, we need to figure
My
that
ulcer's
out.
gonna come back.
I was thinking I might, because I don't want to make like a bunch. I don't know. I guess I could make 10 wings and do one.
Yeah, I was
wing
just
of
gonna do
each.
10 wings and one in each.
Yeah.
I was thinking it might be easier to just get chicken nuggets and dip. But
I mean, you do what
Yeah.
you do. Yeah.
Yeah.
You toss some boneless
The hot
nuggies.
ones, the hot ones nugget challenge. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, chicken's chicken, whatever. It's
Yeah.
not, but yeah,
Cauliflower.
Oh God. I see like the vegan wings they put on there. It looks like a little
Today-
lollipop. It's just trash.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Today we're dipping broccoli in hot sauce,
God.
and then we're gonna put liquid paper on a bee. All right.
Awesome.
That's our show.
Stay tuned for that.
yeah,
Appreciate you guys.
Noti
We'll
Squad.
have- Gerthy Seth will be on the interview process of that, so stay tuned.